In the world where life forms evolve, shaped by nature, by the climate, and even by the metallic alloys hidden beneath the earth, there exists a Pokémon whose precision is as lethal as its discipline. Scizor, the red steel insect, a silent predator, a territorial guardian, and the evolved form of one of the fastest creatures ever observed, Scizor. Today, we'll follow its trail through dense forests, iron canyons, and caves where light rarely reaches, to understand the biology, behavior, and legacy of this living steel warrior. It all begins with Scizor. It is a green insectoid Pokémon. It has large blade-like forearms, a pair of wings on its back, and stands on two clawed legs. Its head is crowned with a sharp crest. Scizor's design is primarily inspired by a mantis. Officially, we know that its evolution occurs when it is exposed to the item metal coat. But for field researchers, this represents something bigger, much bigger. Metal coat is not just a technical item. It symbolizes a profound biological transition. Scizor's body heats up, solidifies, and its old chitin transforms into a special metallic alloy. It is a living forge, a metamorphosis in which green gives way to a fierce red. The fragile gives way to the unbreakable, engineered to disperse heat and intimidate enemies. Among wild Scizor themselves, this transformation is celebrated. They call this moment the birth of iron. The body of Scizor is a masterpiece of Pokémon nature, partly explained by official records and partly a metallic enigma. We know that its shell is extremely resistant, capable of withstanding slashes, bites, even the impact of other steel-type creatures. But we also know that extreme heat can severely damage its body. That's why every detail of its armored plating has a purpose. The red color dissipates heat. Its claws function as both twin weapons and shields. The wings, too small for long flights, act as propellers, an explosive mobility system. Inside its internal structure, metallic microjoints work like biological hydraulic locks, increasing impact pressure in its strikes. Scizor doesn't move much. It saves energy, but when it attacks like lightning, as if it always has priority. In the mountains where the wind echoes through metallic rocks and the silence weighs like raw steel, there is a legend passed down from generation to generation. The legend of a Scizor whose color defies everything we know. The neon green Scizor, the shiny form of the species. Unlike the deep red that dominates the mountain ranges, this rare individual displays an intense lime green hue, almost fluorescent, as if the very mineral of its exoskeleton had absorbed the light of a lightning bolt and reflected it eternally. For many peoples who live near wild habitats, this coloration is not just a mutation. It is a sign, an omen, a blessing, or a warning. Ancient accounts say that, at dusk, the green glow of this Scizor can be seen from miles away, reflected in the metal of the mountains like a living beacon. Its body emits reflections so vivid that some call it the blade of light. But what most intrigues researchers is the behavior attributed to this individual. They say the neon green Scizor never shows gratuitous aggression. Instead, it watches with an almost spiritual attentiveness. Its duels do not begin with strength, but with understanding. It only fights when necessary, and when it does, its movements are described as streaks of green light cutting through the air. Some claim it guides lost young Scizors. Others believe it appears only before disciplined trainers, as if it recognized souls that share its same kind of focus and precision. And for many, all of this is nothing more than myth. a construct born from the extreme rarity of this special coloration. But even the most skeptical admit a simple truth. To encounter a lime green Scizor in the heart of a mountain is to witness something so unlikely that nature itself seems, for an instant, to believe in miracles. Scizor is more than a steel-type Pokémon. It is a creature of discipline, strategy, and patience, a warrior shaped by the earth, nourished by silence, and guided by codes known only to its clan. In the heart of the mountains, where the echo of metal mingles with the wind, lives one of the most elegant and lethal predators ever documented. Nature remains the greatest forge of all.